It's late, Outlander. Come back in the morning if you need to spend coin.
I must ask you something.
Yes, child.
Have the spirits told you where I may find a wife? One who will be safe from this curse?
Oh, all things in time, my boy. All things in time. What more do you need that your tool and I cannot provide?
I need more children.
Well, that's a different matter.
Lars, yeah!
Mahulak. Orc chiefs should be strong and stand alone. They need no companion. I've read the entrails many times, but can't fathom why Mahulak's wives keep finding tragedy. He is our creator and master, the Daedric lord of the sworn oath and the bloody curse. Malakath teaches us to honor all words with action, to demand blood from your enemies and strength from your allies. He watches over all orcs as his children, a truth those who leave the stronghold are quick to forget. Take a look. Until next time. My brother keeps trying to spin these fantasies to me about my aunts and our father. Yatul's been teaching me to hunt.
The great stronghold of Narzulbur welcomes you, outsider. How about a test? Your muscle against mine. The victor gains 100 gold coins from the loser. This will be good trading. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. That your best? Huh? Son of a... Not you. It's nothing. Just a scratch. I fought worse than you. You bested me, an orc chief. Impressive. That you have. Here. May your next fight bring... Yes. I earned the right by slaying my father in single combat. One day, I will have a son who will challenge me when I become too old to lead. And the stronghold will have a new chief. Until then, I alone have the right to have wives and children. It ensures our strength. The Code of Malakath. It is both tradition and law in the strongholds. Break the code, and you must pay blood price. The code is not written anywhere. It is known and carried on by the orcs, and all who live in the strongholds follow it. For an outlander, following it is simple. Do not steal or attack anyone in the stronghold, or be ready to pay in gold or blood. Fight well.
My brother keeps trying to spin these fantasies to me. Yatul's been teaching me to hunt.
That voice is powerful.
She's the best teacher I could have.
Haven't you seen how my aunts act with my father? It's beyond strange. I'll buy everything you've dug up. It is said that an orc first learns to wield a hammer in his mother's womb. By tradition, a mother always teaches her children how to smith. If a chief has a second wife, she is called the Forge Wife, in honor of this. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm. Voice.
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. All spend years in the caves.
Gadba and me came to work the mine. The plan is to get rich and then go back to Lagerspur and take over.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
Mool is the smart one. I go where he tells me.
I'm warning. Now ain't this That's close enough. Never should have come here.
Just give up!
Honest pay for honest work.
starting to get too old to work all day. But hopefully Master Phial will let me stay.
It's so good to see you again. The divine smile.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. My master can be a bit short-tempered, but good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious. I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a forsworn of the Reach. If you can bring me these materials, the Phial can again be made whole. The final tempering of the Phial was performed with a type of old magic that's been lost since the Dragon War. The nearest modern incarnation of it is the strange rituals practiced by the Forsworn. With the heart of one of their Briar warriors, I can lock the Phial's magic into its physical form. It's difficult to explain to the layman. Forgive me if I begin waxing alchemic. The ivory produced by those beasts is as hard as iron, but the giants have found ways to make it yield. They're able to grind it down so fine that it can be infused into the lattice of packed snow. The finished material has the delicate nature of fresh powder snow, but the strength of the hardest steel. On top of the throat of the world is a patch of snow that's never melted. They say the Greybeards taught it to ignore the sun, and the heat simply washes over it. The original Phial was made from this snow. We'll only need a small bit for the repairs. I'd better get going. Take a look. Mm-hmm. Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. My master can be a bit... Thank the gods. I'll get to work on the files straight away. Master, look. It's the Phial.
What? How?
It doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous.
He is gone. But thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in vain. As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my master realize his life's work. Thank you for that. As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the Phial would just remind me of Norelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here, keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Corral Mill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired. Now, how would you like me to align the Phial's properties? I'm not as skilled as Corral Mill, so I'm afraid it will only ever refill with one type of liquid. I understand. Good day, friend. Keeping well? I'll never have Master Norelian's skill with potions. I'll carry on his tradition as best I can. I could spend a lifetime just going over his notes. I'd better get going.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted. I can make all your problems with the guard. Done. Now move along before you get me in trouble.
Good thing you did for Norelian, retrieving that file for him before he died. Man was obsessed.
Good to see you again, friend. All right.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful.
I thought the gray quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
You've got the time to... Let's see what you have for me today. Something simple to turn around for a profit, I trust. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Glad Orthus was able to find someone competent to help.
I like to share my good fortune with
Come here!
Until next
Actually, fight out! Enough!
I just have to know.
Oh, it's you! I didn't expect to see you again.
What now?
You know, where do you get your goods?
Trying to stay ahead of the Thalmor assassins. I'm not a hero like you. I don't stand a chance.
Oh, just a matter of finding the right...
Trying to stay alive. I think time's running out, though. I'm pretty sure the Thalmor know where I am.
Maybe you can give
Maybe you can help me. You know, by way of making amends for getting me into this mess.
Secretive. You know how it is.
You will? Really? Well, okay. Here's the situation. I was trying to get to Morrowind. The Dunmer don't care much for the Thalmor, and I figured I'd be safe there. As safe as anywhere, that is. But there's a Khajiit hanging around the main gate. I didn't like the way he was looking at me. I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave so he can follow me and kill me in a lonely place. He'd be saving my life. Again. I know I probably seem ungrateful. I've just been so scared. Expecting a knife to throw at any minute.
Don't know what's that. Don't try it again.
Enough!
Ever since that Imperial Craven ran me through from behind.
Staying safe, I hope.
A welcome to you, fellow traveler.
The roads of Skyrim are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence. This Khajiit guards the others. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Lars! Yeah! The warm sand of elsewhere is how high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
So many refuse to talk to us.
Khajiit is
they call us
always watching for
smugglers.
Pickets.
I am glad to see that you are
May
not
the sun
such a
keep you warm, even in the city.
It is a strange sight. The white flakes that sometimes fall from the sky.
Move on, friend. I have nothing to say.
Khajiit are not welcome in the city. There is much beauty in this place.
Welcome.
Outside the wall,
If I cannot
hope
serve
will
you,
find
I
a
am
more
sure that one of my
welcoming
other
your
travels
travel.
can. So, may your road lead you to warm sands.
High mountains of Skyrim rise.
Welcome to you. Ah, you must mean that one over there. He is not one of us. Thalmor Firth, eh? Giving all Khajiit a bad name. I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Move on, friend. I have nothing to sell today.
Goods and wares of all kinds. And all
Sweet
can be
time.
your...
Malborn? Ah, very good. I think we understand each other.
Let's get
I'm staying out.
Don't do that.
Yes? That's great news. I'd better go, right now, before they find me again. This is my chance. Thank you. Here. I stole a lot from the Thalmor over the years. You may as well have some of it. I was trying to get to Morrow, but there's a... I'm sure he's Thalmor, just waiting for me to leave.
It's not the cold of Skyrim that gets to me.
Can't
Ugh.